So this is Not a Hero, starring Chris Redfield, except like a very different Chris Redfield. Hang on. Chris Redfield differences. Is there a comparison image? No, I need like a full body comparison image. Here we go. This doesn't include new one. Hang on. Hang on. So, as you can see, Chris Redfield has evolved quite a bit. Cause like you can kind of see the evolution between these three. Like I feel like this is a solid progression, you know? This right here. Like you can kind of see that he's getting a little bit more buff as he goes. And then right here, this is where he started deadlifting. This is where he started deadlifting. And then after he started deadlifting and he got so fucking strong, at that point, he started. There was no longer weights heavy enough for him, so he started lifting boulders, and then he started punching boulders, and that's right here. That's right here. And then he started to calm down a little bit. You know, he started to calm down a little bit. He still kind of was right here. This right here, this isn't what I remember from Resident Evil 6. I remember him looking more like this. But either way, yeah, started to calm down a little bit. And then this is Resident Evil 7, where he literally just became a different person. He no longer looks the same. That's not what I remember from Resident Evil 6. Chris Redfield, RE6. I don't remember this from RE6, but that being said, this is what I remember. Like this looks different to me. But either way, he just kind of became a different person between RE6 and RE7. Like I get that it was like 5 years or that's not math. I get that it was 4 years, but he became a different person. And then in RE8, he once again became a different person. Like, assuming that RE8 takes place in 2021, so meaning it was like 5 years, he just became a different person again. Like, he straight up became another person once, became another person twice, and then became another person a third time. He just changed. On top of that, the voice actor that you're about to hear in this game isn't the same voice actor. The voice actor in Resident Evil 8 is the same voice actor as Carlos in Resident Evil 3. Carlos in Resident Evil 3 is voice acting Chris in Resident Evil 8. This voice actor right here, I don't know who this is, but it's not Carlos. So he just dead ass became a different person. Anyways, shall we begin? Called Contour. It's called the developers not being consistent. So now we have to infiltrate and save Lucas. Fucking company.
Is it ready? Can we begin? I can't help it, man. We've got work to do.
So this is directly after they saved Ethan. So Ethan is leaving in that helicopter right now.
Been secured. He's alive and well considering.
And Lucas Baker? Right now, he's our only link to the connections.
He's next on my list.
So Ethan just left in that helicopter. Now we got to save Lucas, the only survivor other than maybe Zoe, depending on what happens at the end of Zoe. I don't know if I'm going to play that yet, though. That one's kind of weird. The end of Zoe DLC is a little strange.
I'm in the mine.
Signal strong. You're coming through loud and clear, Chris. We didn't get much from the first unit before we lost contact, but apparently Lucas turned the mine into his own personal hideout.
How many men did we lose?
3 of our best. Their last transmission was near a lab that should be just ahead. I'm going to need you to check it out.
Got it.
So this is where you're gonna start seeing more of the. Okay, I like this tactical position. This is where you're gonna start seeing more of the Resident Evil 5 and 6 shining through, rather than the Resident Evil 7. This is where it starts to become more of an action game. And I'm hoping, although I'm not hopeful, you can punch enemies so they stagger. How do I do that? How do I do that? I mean, I know I can do that. How do I punch? You can't just tell me that I can punch and then not tell me how I punch. How do I punch? Game? Can you tell me how I punch, please? You have a punch button. It doesn't look like you have a punch button. Jack's 55th birthday. Use item. What? What? View trump cards on the tape. Huh? I'm guessing this is lost episodes. I don't see anything that's a punch button. Maybe I don't know. P for punch? It didn't work. I can't believe you lied to me like that. That's not the word. Oh, hi! I figured it out.
The lab is just ahead.
Any idea what Lucas is up to down here?
We're still analyzing the data, but it looks like he's been running experiments with an E-type mutamycete.
Let's hope those men haven't become a part of those experiments.
Claire and Leon dating sim when? I mean, there's a movie coming out starring Claire and Leon in the White House.
I'm getting you out of here.
Leave me. It's too late.
We're both walking out of here.
I got news for you.
What?
What?
That's not gonna happen. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Now, you can try and take that off all you want, but I'd advise against. My hand might slip and...
Lucas!
No! Oops. Now, here's the deal, Chris. You don't follow me, and I don't bounce your head off the ceiling. Oh, the same goes for your little soldier brains, too. Adios. Muchachos.
Fuck.
I'm picking up airborne spores. It's the E-type mutamycete. Your mask will switch automatically to rebreather mode. Keep an eye on your oxygen tank to be safe.
Ah.
Looks like you're clear of any contamination.
What is
You
this
should head
for?
back and get that bomb on your arm.
Fast-acting medicine
There's no time.
that,
I don't
when
wanna give that asshole
injected,
a head
restores
start.
some health.
Understood. Just be careful.
Primary mission, extract Lucas Baker. Location, Dulvey, Louisiana, USA. Baker Estate. Threat profile, molded. Anti-personnel traps. Notes, due to lack of intelligence and the number of unknown factors involved, Chris Hadfield of the BSAA will act as a bioweapons specialist on the missions. Recent intel has confirmed that Lucas Baker is holed up in the mines near the Baker Estate. Suspended Association of Criminal Organizations, the connections role unconfirmed. Holds vital intel regarding said organization. Profiled the connections. Criminal organization producing bioweapons for sale on the international black market. Limited intel on size, market share, and members. They are the prime suspects implicated in the production and distribution of the E-Series bioweapon. Oh. So no, it wasn't Umbrella. It was the connections. Or at least they're they're the main suspect. E-Series model Evelyn is present and active in the Baker estate. Lucas Baker seems to be monitoring her and reporting her activities. Wait, what did that last part say? Okay, yeah, okay. Letter regarding Umbrella's goals. For many of you, this is your first mission with us, so we wanted to make it clear what Umbrella is all about. Though many of our staff hail from the infamous pharmaceutical giant Umbrella, our purpose is to make amends for the atrocities perpetrated under the Umbrella name. That is why we reincorporated as a PMC in 2007. We will put a stop to not only anyone who is engineering or selling bioweapons, but those who support those efforts as well. We made a mess and now we have to clean it up by keeping the Umbrella name. We showed that we take responsibility for that mess, and we want you to remember that you carry this responsibility with you in every mission. Oh, okay. So Umbrella no longer makes bioweapons. They rebranded as a PMC whose core mission is to stop bioweapons. Okay. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Why are you guys... The game is over. Stop talking about Sonic 06. That game never happened. Ignore it. Give up. It's over. Stop acknowledging its existence. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Tank is at 50%.
Talking about the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Point stands.
Chris, we finished analyzing the data we intercepted from Lucas. It's like we thought. The son of a bitch has been sending status reports on Evie to the connections. Find him and bring him in. We can't let this happen again.
Are you sure you just don't want to recruit him?
When are you gonna play From the
Chris, we've
Darkness?
been
I
over
don't know.
this.
Maybe the BSAA
I have a
is
plan.
convinced. If they weren't, I wouldn't be here. But working with Umbrella is going to take some getting used to on my part.
I know it must be difficult, and to tell the truth...
No,
a
you
lot
could
of
just
our
talk
members
about
have
the
been
Shadow
with
the
us
Hedgehog game when we play the fucking Shadow the Hedgehog game.
About all that's left now is the name.
Then you can give us all these
Let's
fun
just focus
facts.
on the
Not right
mission, and
now.
Maybe we can continue this conversation when you get back. Okay?
Sure, whatever.
I don't really trust Umbrella yet, as you shouldn't. Resident Evil fun fact? Sure. What? Do I need a key? Ooh, grenade. There's steroids over here. I can't walk through that tarp. That tarp is unpassable. My babysitter thought it was a good idea. That was a fantastic babysitter. You telling me my helmet didn't come with night vision? Clearly I wasn't prepared for this mission. This one's red, which means it's different, which means I'm going down it. Played as Ada for 15 minutes, got stuck in a house, shot a chicken, summoned the Jason character, got chainsawed, and cried, never played again. I never played the game, so I have no idea what any of that means.
You okay in there?
Redfield?
Don't worry. I'm gonna find a key to this thing and get you out of there.
Can I just, like, shoot him and put him out of his mercy? Don't be so mean to that babysitter. He's dead now. I wasn't being mean to him. Chat, can I share a mini pet peeve with you? I hate it when elevators open from the other side. Get out of here. I don't need no weapons. Are you still alive? What the fuck? I stabbed you. Stop. Oh. It's looking like I need weapons. I hate these guys. Easy. Just stand sideways so the elevator, in the elevator, so you'll be prepared which side it opens on. Played through the PlayStation Resident Evil RE0. Why didn't you just say RE1? RE2, RE4, RE5. Still working on RE6 and Revelations. I'll play through all of them eventually. One day. There's more? Hi. Man, Chris so strong. Chris so strong.
Shit.
That should work. There's no reason why that shouldn't work. Oh, okay. I gotta go this way. Need a key for that. Oh, hey. A gear. Yo, gear's in this game. Now I need a lever. You say lever or lever, chat. I've asked this question many times before. I just wanted you to know that. But I acknowledge that I've asked this question many times before, but I'm asking it anyways. I missed my window on RE3, but I'll give the remakes of RE1, 2, and 3 a go. They're very good, except for RE3. Also, how you doing, Demonov? Oh, hi.
I saw it.
Lever, because no one says leverage. True. True and fair. You don't look like the other Vommy boys that I fought.
Please tell me what I'm looking at.
I have no idea. It's something new. Exercise extreme caution. Chris, this new white variation is extremely resilient. Normal ammo isn't going to cut it.
I'm open to suggestions.
You'll need ramrods to stop it from regenerating lost tissue. You're going to have to fall back.
Okay, so you're telling me that I just wasted a bunch of ammo? Come on. I had to drag it back so I could come back and get the key. Oh Lord, he stopped coming. He's still coming. That's why he's a white variant. He never stops coming. I feel like I'm gonna do this and he's gonna die.
Everything's all right now.
That's just what he wants you to think. I'm just the bait, and you fell for it.
Then why didn't you warn me?
Oh, shit.
Take the filter. I'm a mask. Hurry.
But you'll die.
I'm dead either way.
That's right, Chris. Just watch and learn.
Lucas! No!
I see now that I could have shot him to put him out of his misery.
I'm sorry. Lucas.
High grade filter. Why didn't you save him? He was dead either way. I needed him to live. Okay, well that's that way for now. Yeah, I realize now that I could have shot him to put his out of his misery.
Just remember we need him alive, Chris.
Yeah.
What do you think's talking right now? Oh, that's the area that you named it for. What do you think her name is? Have they named her? Is she a character that matters? Is she Claire? Or is she just Umbrella Corporation employee number 4? I think her name is Insano. I've always wanted Booba. It's not the kind of Booba I wanted, but you know what? I'll take it. Is this a DLC? Yes. Also, how you doing, Desperado Joe? I never asked you that. You came in the middle of the ending, so I didn't want to. But I play for an action movie, by the way. I know you asked that 10 years ago now. But my favorite action movie, I'm not really 100% sure. I'm not really the biggest action movie fan. I did watch Terminator for the first time recently, and I thought it was pretty good. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really a big action movie fan. Like, a lot of the biggest action movies that, like, like Rocky, I just watched for the first time recently. Oh. Well, this is a white variant, so I can't kill it. Which means I need to pull a Resident Evil juke. So I don't know. An action movie that is also a comedy movie that I like a lot was The Other Guys. I liked The Other Guys a lot. That's kind of a combination of an action and comedy. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest fan of action movies. I've been meaning, and it's on my to-do list. I want to go through and watch all of the Fast and Furious movies. I wanna like go on a tiny little marathon and watch all of those movies. Incendiary grenades. Anti-regen ammo.
Those ramrods should allow you to take down the new white mold variants.
Good.
Rapid-acting mycotoxin rounds, or ramrod for sure. Why are these just down here? Have been developed specifically for combat against fungus-based bioweapons. These bullets excrete a toxin on impact that not only rapidly destroys fungal cell membranes, but also prevents regeneration of lost tissue. One shot will allow for normal methods of attack to gain effect thereafter. Okay. Night vision. This device has night vision functionality of the Umbrella HMD system. Why is this just down here? This device uses an image intensification to help the user see better in low light environments. It also allows the user to see light rays not visible to the naked eye, such as infrared beams. Fast and Furious, really? Yeah, because I've never seen them before, and I know that they're, like, not really good movies, but, like, people still love them all the same, so I want to watch them. What's your favorite action movie? Because I don't really have one. Not really an action movie guy. Because action movies are kind of like mindless, like, action and not really like story. And I like story in games, so. And movies. So. Have you seen Total Recall? No, I have not. Dirty Harry? What's that about? Yeah, I also just have a bad memory, and I'm sure I probably have a favorite action movie that, like, I really liked watching in the moment. that I just don't remember, because that's also an element. Good action movie. Both of those classics. Maybe I'll watch them one of these days. There's no power. Oh. So the middle one needs to be down. Whoops. Well, that's the exact opposite of what it has to be. What are you talking about, Vivi? What? There's not even more context to this. I don't know what are you doing? So Judge Dredd. Oh, that movie's really good. I liked that movie. These are new. Little spider things. Ow.
Great.
Fun facts about the game. What game? This game? What shadow puzzle? I don't remember a shadow puzzle. This is fine. Use my stim pack. You're turning the idols in the flashlight for picture stuff? Ah, okay, let me scroll up. When the player interacts with the shadow puzzle, they're actually seamlessly warped to a separate room in the game map that imitates the space of the main map. The real puzzle is located in the duplicate space. This safely isolates the player so they can finish the puzzle without having to worry about enemies interrupting or pressuring them to solve it quicker. That's kind of cool. I didn't think that through. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies. That's like my headphones are dying. That's like a really big sin of mine. I've never seen any of the John Wick movies. I need to watch those. Grenade those turrets? I don't know. What? There's one on the floor. I thought I killed these. Yeah, I guess that worked. Oh, I could have just went fucking around. It's fine. Well, I'll probably just watch it alone, but maybe I'll watch it with friends. I don't know. Either way, yeah, I've heard a lot of praise for those. Also, hi, Fruity Cupid. How you doing? I've heard a lot of praise for those movies. I just never watched them. Can you get one of those sticky notes on the desktop and write old movies down? Well, here's what I do, and this isn't the most popular thing to do, but I've done it. I look up Reddit's top movie list 2020, and from there you get this, where there's a 250 movie list, all rated by Reddit. And they go through and they make a solid list of all the movies, and then you can just go through and mark all the ones you've seen. So like I've been slowly making my way through it and watching all of these over time. So like you can see that I can mark a majority of these off. I don't remember Reservoir Dogs or if I want. I think I did. Yeah, that's the Tarantino movie. So like I can go through here and mark these off because I've been slowly making my way through it. Like obviously all of these aren't the best movies in the world or anything, but it's a good way to filter through a lot of the movies that are out there that people praise. You know, it's a good way to filter through it. So you can see that I only missed like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, I only missed about 5 of them. So, like you can just go through here and mark which ones you've seen, and over time you can get through them all. But obviously not all of them are like the best movies in the world. You know, it's not a definitive list or anything. Like I don't like Clockwork Orange. I think that's a garbage movie. I don't understand why it gets praise, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a really cool way to just go through the list. Yeah, I should remake Alien. Yes, I agree. Hey Hayes, how you doing? You're up early. Watch Dirty Harry. It's really good. Oh, I probably will. I'll keep it in mind. I've heard praise for Dirty Harry before too. So, you've seen Rambo, yeah? No. I think I might have started Rambo at some point, or like seen like some scenes from Rambo, but I've never seen the whole thing. Is this just action? No, it's all movies. Yeah, how you doing, Hayes? Can we get a shout out for Hayes, please? Back to normal human hours because of work. You gotta do it. Gotta pay them bills. Gotta get all that sick stream equipment. Donut Country. I've never played that game. I need to play that game.
I feel like I can't get any further because this stupid thing is in my way. I'm just like, I'm stuck. Okay.
You should have stayed behind it.
No, boy, no. I was so close.
You should have just stayed behind it.
Not far behind. Hey, TJ, how's it going?
Such a great game. I fucking love Mario Galaxy. Thank you. No need for that. Just because you said that, can we get another shout out for Hayes? Can we get a secondary shout out for Hayes? We pull out our secondary. You know what I'm saying? Can we get, please? Thank you.
Shit. I only got one of the. Oh! Spacey! Wait, what happened? What killed me?
The heat? Question mark? I think they clipped that to see what you died from. I think it was just the heat, but you were wearing the gear for it. I don't know.
Hayes, are you implying that you need bigger boobs to look 10 out of 10? No, I'm not saying that, but like, okay, if I had like huge titties, I would just be too good looking. I wouldn't be allowed on the internet. Let's just, you know, it's probably a good thing that I wasn't given huge boobs, because if I had huge boobs, I would just be too powerful for the internet. You guys wouldn't be able to handle me.
It's true. It's true. It's actually true. Hayes would do one single hot tub stream, and then that's when Twitch would start banning all of the other hot tub streams, except for Hayes's. Every single streamer would get banned except for Hayes, at least the hot tub variety. She would just take over Twitch instantly. Just that easy. Big titties equals 2 OP. It's true. It's true. Hayes was nerfed, she had to be. Or she would be too powerful. The world is exactly like Dragon Ball Z. Except your power level is measured by the size of your booba. Regardless if you're a male, female, or other. Your power level is determined. So if I walked through this, would that kill me? Your power level is determined via booba. Yeah, if any of you are not following Hayes, I like that. They made it look like a little nozzle. Okay, I didn't know what that sounded. And if any of you are not following Hayes, you definitely should be. She's a wonderful streamer and a wonderful human being. Who deserves more attention. She usually streams more in like the morning time, the noonish time for Eastern time. So if you're awake around that time and you need somebody to watch, there you go. You know, I have 4 coins, and I'm pretty sure the redemption area was literally just back here. I feel like I should use them. How many do I have? 4? Should I just wait and get that? What's a stabilizer do? Reloading speed indefinitely. Increase max. Now I'm gonna do max health. That's infinitely more valuable. Game has a fairly massive bait and switch at the beginning. You're shown a video of Mia sending you a message which tells you to stay away and is clearly panicked. Ethan, however, just seems to be reacting to the fact that his wife is alive versus calling the authorities. Only later do you realize Ethan hasn't seen the video at all and Mia never sent it. Instead, he received a much, much calmer email. Well, I didn't even realize that. Thought his hand and knife was a weird gun. It is this gun show. Just imagine that was flexing. It's just you got to use your imagination. I wonder if I'd be able to see that in the dark. Aw, you cheeky Lucas, you cheeky. Okay. Big Kevin of the Sea Cube. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what you just said. Alright, calm down, Chris. What was I supposed to do about that? Fake SpongeBob? Is that the jellyfishing guy? Oh, hey. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And also, you see that crown on his head? If that's anybody, that's Ace. Come on. Oh, this is a puzzle. To get there. Isn't it just... Is he still coming? No. I should have pushed this the other way. I realize that now. Now I can't get out. Oh, wait, I actually couldn't. Never mind. That one has balloons. Nice. I don't know how that actually works, but sure. Oh, this looks safe. I'm sure this will be fine and no enemies will come attack me at any point. Nor will nothing explode in my face. I don't know if I was supposed to wait there, but I'm glad I did. Oh. I can't leave. Hey. Is it dead? Oh. I just googled this game because I'm like, this doesn't look familiar at all. I played this earlier this year, concerned for my brain. This is the DLC. So I'm playing as Chris right now. The two DLCs, there's 3 DLCs. I haven't played the first one, but it's whatever. The 2 DLCs are more action oriented. So this is Chris right now going to extract Lucas. The other DLC is the uncle Baker, like the Baker family. The uncle going to save Zoe, because the canon ending is the Mia ending. So yeah, that's what this is. For my birthday, can you inhale helium and sing for me? I mean, I'd have to get the helium, but when is your birthday? Isn't your birthday, like, super soon? May 5th? I mean, I have voice mod. I can make myself sound like I'm on helium, but I don't really want to go out and get a balloon just to sing you happy birthday. But I can use a filter that makes me sound like I did. Can do it on my birthday? Sure I would. If it's on a Wednesday, then that means we stream on Wednesday. Because I do the birthday stuff at midnight. Which means that would happen during the Tuesday stream at midnight. Love it when the game punishes
you. Okay?
You. Oh.
Hang on.
For choosing
I'm
Best Girl. I mean, I don't really know anything about Zoe other than her appearance and that she's part of the Baker family. So I can't really definitively say she's the best girl. All I know is that Mia lied to my face and tried to kill me. Obviously, she couldn't control when she was trying to kill me, but still. She still lied to my face by choice. So...
Marquez?
Boo! Wrong boo, Chris, old buddy.
What the?
You could die now, Chris.
Fuck!
I wasn't expecting that to actually be a game over. I guess I need to do something different there. Are you gonna play
Hey,
this game,
you
Hayes?
okay?
Since you said you played, or played
Hang on.
Resident Evil 8?
I'm coming.
Since you said you played this game, are you gonna be doing RE8? You're a dead idiot? I wasn't expecting to actually, like, die there. I guess I need to do something else. You can't interact with him. You need to go over here and I guess disable it, but I don't really know how I could have learned that. I want them giant mommy milkers. I mean, the game looks good. I actually prefer the tiny goth girls poisonally. So can I save him now? Poisonally.
Hey. Hey, you still with us?
Yeah, it's you. Thanks. I was beginning to think we'd been left behind. I think we can get out this way.
You know, to tell you the truth, Vivi, I didn't even register that it was his head in the fridge. Or at least I didn't remember it.
Not sure what's worse, him or those things. We gotta get out of here. Over here. We can get out. Up through there. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck! 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 Get this thing off of me! No!
Well,
I don't know
hi,
about you,
Lucas.
Christopher, but I'm getting real tired of playing games.
3 men, Lucas. 3 of my men dead because of you. This ends, and it ends now.
Well, I don't think so. It's about to be 4 dead soldiers in a minute. You're going to fail, and you are going to die.
No! Why don't you just blow it?
Okay,
Oh.
we got a situation here.
We're on it, Chris. Head back to the central cavern and wait for further instructions.
Don't let me down.
Just wrong? What? The bump bump down bow. You don't like that? You don't like my bump bump down bow? Whoops, wrong ammo type. That was a bad bullet to waste. Excuse me, sir. I'll be passing through.
Chris, good news. Our video logs from the first unit show canisters of liquid nitrogen nearby. You might be able to deactivate the bomb by freezing it.
Where are the canisters?
The storage space in the mining work area. Go through the red shutter door.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. My Resident Evil instincts tell me to move past all of you without fighting. Who did it? Thank you for the 22 months. I'm glad you are still, to this day, enjoying your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, dog? Can someone shout out Fate, please? She is also a wonderful streamer who just started recently. I said she, but I don't know if you prefer different genders. I'm sorry, Fate. I should have asked. Let me pause for a minute.
It's just you.
Well, I mean, you just have the look, man.
What game is this? Oh, this is 7 Days to Die. This is recent.
I have no idea. Can you please say something nice about my second floor?
Yes, your second floor looks amazing. Thank you for making it.
Oh. Now I know
Oh my god.
what killed me. How? What happened?
You're dying. You're dying. It's over for you. He might have died in the game, but you're dying in real life.
What in the world?
God damn. Hi. Hey, man.
The liquid nitrogen is just beyond that room.
Okay. Eat shit and die. Hey, man. Oh. What the fuck? There's so many of them. There's so many. Why is there so many? Go down. Go down. I should probably heal. Go fucking down. That was bad. Go down. What the boulder puncher at work? Please, Chris, I'm trying to shoot them. I realize I told you to reload first. We're gonna have to cancel that reload real quick. This is fine. Everything's fine. Hi! He's finally dead. Ding dong! The boy is dead. The Lord. The unit. Eating cupcakes at 10:30 a.m. Nice.
Is this really gonna work?
Hurry, Chris.
Here goes nothing. That did it.
Take it off before it thaws and restarts.
Shit!
Yeah, yeets!
You alright, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wouldn't that like fuck up his hand?
Okay, Lucas. It's just you and me.
Chris, we're showing a room located behind the shield machine.
Lucas?
It's
Jesus
possible.
Christ.
See if you can get in there to check it out.
Got it.
Jack's shirt will reflect whatever injuries you deal him and is completely burned away in the explosion. Likewise, if Ethan's leg is severed and then reattached, his character model accurately shows the right trouser leg cut off at mid-calf for the rest of the game. That's really cool. It's a really cool detail that a lot of players wouldn't notice, including me, because it didn't happen. I have no regrets until I get heartburns. Eating chips and salsa at 1:30 a.m. It's fine. Listen. Sometimes you just gotta eat a little, all right? I'm lactose intolerant. You probably know this. I've talked about it quite a bit. I'm lactose intolerant. I still eat pizza and dairy in general, not every once in a while, all right? Every once in a while, you gotta make the sacrifice and you gotta live a little, you know? You know, I've been trying to eat healthier. I've been losing a lot of weight. I'm really getting down there. I started at around 200 and I'm about at 185 now, I think was my last one. Maybe lower, maybe it was 184 or something. I don't really remember. I'm trying to lose weight, but hey, you know what? I fucking downed a bag of chips the other day, because you know what? You gotta live a little. You gotta live a little. Way to go. You gotta live a little. I'm getting there. Soon I will be jacked Sano. In say jacked. Chat, we need a word for this. We need a name. In jacked no. Oh. Nice. You know, I don't know what's going on in here, but let me stab myself real quick.
Christopher.
Yes?
Still with us, I see.
Yes.
Very impressive, my friend. Very impressive. Let's just see how impressive you really are.
Ripped Sano. I like that. Ripped Sano. Punch! Punch! It's fine. I didn't realize I got more ammo. It looked like it was still alive, but I wasn't sure. What am I supposed to be doing?
Maybe you're good. Maybe you got lucky. What do you say?
Fucking shit, dude! I thought that was like a path, but I guess not. Yeah, I'm starting to lift the weights now, too. I'm getting there. Lifting weights is certainly the boring part, though, for me, though.
You're slowing down, Christopher.
Did you know the KW guy died? Yeah. I was in,
How much more of this do you think you can take?
I was in, I forget whose chat. I think it might have been Nick, or it might have been Jamie. I forget which. It was one of the two. I need to heal. Excuse me? Excuse me, I'm trying to heal? Thank you. And they were saying that the KW guy died, right? But, like, the way that they were saying it is like, hey, did you know the KW guy died? Sag or something like that? And it's like, I can't, like... I get that it's a sad thing, and it's unfortunate, but I can't see you saying something sad while you're saying KW. You know, like, you gotta, like, space that shit out. Like, you're sitting here saying a laughing emoji and then following it up by, like, a sad emoji. I can't, like, you gotta separate it, you know?
Sympathy for me, asshole.
I know. I've done terrible things. Horrible things. I killed your man. I tortured them. And I enjoyed every second, soldier boy. Just like I'm going to enjoy watching you burn.
Commence countdown to detonation.
You hear that? Sounds like time running out for you. Tick-tock, Christopher. Tick-tock.
You're gonna kill me, just kill me. For the love of God, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I wish I could stay and watch you burn to death. But I can't. I have it elsewhere to be. Bye-bye.
This is fine.
Fuck.
I mean, there's others. There was one by the door.
God damn it! Don't want to die here.
Hey, Verilinity, how you doing, dog?
Just a little more.
This is fine.
Shit.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go. No. Brain empty, go. I remember I already said, this is the DLC. Man, not a lot of people play this DLC. This is the DLC. Where we're playing as Chris. This is directly after Resident Evil 7.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We managed to intercept an email Lucas just sent out. Listen to this. Umbrella and Redfield have been taken care of. Dealing with them cost me some time. Cost them a lot more. But I can still get that data to you, but we're quits after that.
He thinks I'm dead. This might be our chance. Who'd he send it to?
We're still decrypting that. Just get Lucas.
Keep me posted.
Okay. Oh. This is the lab that they were talking about. That was in the map. Hang on, I want to read what Vivi's saying. Your arm can survive for a good few seconds in liquid nitrogen when covered, like his arm is. Oh, I didn't know that. I know that you can, like, pour liquid nitrogen, like, on your arm, and if it'll just roll right off. It won't hurt you. In Swolno? I like that one. In Swolno's a good one. I like that one. In Swolno? I think that's a good one. In the main hall of the baker's house, one can find a picture of the Arklay Mountains that was taken in 1991, 7 years before the event of the first game. Oh, that's cool. Jack contacted Trevor and the Chamberlain Construct to remodel the Baker Mansion. Trevor was the name of George Trevor, who built the Ceres Mansion. However, the Baker Mansion reconstruction happened in 1992. Trevor himself is long dead at that point in the timeline, but his company continued in business for decades after his disappearance. Interesting. In the game, there's an article written by Alyssa Ashcroft covering missing peoples in Baker's Mansion. I read that, meaning that she canonically survives the events of Outbreak. Yeah, I read that. We seen that one. I think Isaac pointed that out when we seen that. Magazine article reveals it's been 16 years since the Raccoon City incident. We read that one too. A book found inside the Baker's main house can be partially examined. It is titled its title is The Unveiled Abyss, and it is written by Clive R. O'Brien. We seen that, but I don't know who Clive R. O'Brien is. But yeah, we seen that book. In the main hall, there's a door that requires 3 Cerberus heads that opens the front door. A similar one with the same required parts in the Salazar Castle in Resident Evil 4. Haven't played Resident Evil 4 yet. Oh yeah, we seen these. This was in his little lab area. So this is where those photos were taken. This is where they were doing the testing. WM002. Does that lead into there? Yeah, it looks like it. Do I need anything in there? Is there... I kind of want to. Okay. Snine, thank you for anything. A sub. To Jormac, Dixie... I was changing seating positions. Dixie Gold, Demonov, Effin46, and Captain Car Guy. Hope you all enjoy your emotes and your balloons. Please thank Snine. Everyone get on the ground. I got it. Oh my god! My hands are up! You can't see it, but they are, I promise. Please don't. Please don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. I'm not the imposter. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I'm putting my hands behind my head. Yeah, that's right. I got a shotgun behind my head. Let's go, Snine. Let's fucking go. Snine, thank you for being a sub to Verily. Hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. You got nothing on this, dog. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I need the lore. Oh, God! That actually scared me. I need the lore.
Money.
I will. I promise. So the 2 bullets I shot were just then recuperated. And Snine, thank you for subbing yourself. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloons. So this is Evelyn. Health good, mental state good, secretion normal. Not much change. She just plays with dolls all day. Turns 2 guys molded a day. Health, coughing, exhaustion, slightly stressed, more than usual. After playing ball with Dad, she started complaining about being tired, turned 1 guy into a fat molded. Health bad, mental state stressed, secretion high, sudden aging. She's aging all of a sudden, losing weight, hair falling out, the works. The more she screams, the more she vomits. Basement's heavily contaminated, no apparent cause for the aging. Gonna ask for further instructions. Weak but stable, delusional, incoherent, secretion stable. Aging is slowed, seems pretty stable. Got the necrotoxin from the company. Orders are to use it if she gets out of control. And I thought I was the funny one. The dolls. So this is where they kept Evelyn. For a time. I read that one. Jack will taunt you if you run out of ammo. While he's doing so, you can... I already found that one. You can switch to a loaded weapon and point at him, and he will stop mid-taunt and let a surprised gasp. That's amazing. Jack is the best character in this game. Can we all agree to that? That Jack is the best character in this game? Like, everyone else and I've had a conversation with someone about this before. Everyone else kind of acts like they're in a bad drama movie. Like, they're all kind of they all kind of egg it up. But, like, Jack, like, he is the best character. He very much is, like, the bread and butter of this game. But, like, everything about this game, and someone said it earlier, I think this game was meant to be, like, a cheesy action movie. I think that's what they were going... Or, not action, sorry. A cheesy horror movie. I think that's what they were going for when they made this game and when they wrote the dialogue and everything. I think they were going for that. And that's why all the interactions are kind of, like... It's like, why didn't Ethan call the police? Why was that interaction with the police officer so strange? I knew you were going to come to life. You know, it's because I think it's based off of horror movies. I'm sick of this guy, Lucas. They just gave him my job as lead researcher. Who do they think I am? Why do I... A Stanford graduate with a master's in microbiology have to work with under this lunatic. All he does is mess around with the test subjects, making them all fight each other and doing unnecessary autopsies. He's sick. He knows nothing about the E-series. Mutamycetes potential. I'm going to report his behavior in the next meeting to HQ. Huh. Science. Bill. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Lucas.
You hear that?
Make sure
Oh, it's him.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Oh, fuck!
Lucas!
He ran. Is it out of ammo? Where'd he go?
How the hell are you still alive? You should be dead.
We got your emails.
Where'd he go?
We know you're funneling info to someone.
That's none of your goddamn business, Chris. A lot of people out there want to know about our little AV. A lot of people.
Your friends, the connections, know
This is
about
about to be a
this?
big fight.
They don't strike me as the forgiving type.
That's my business. You let me worry about that. You're about to have your hands full.
Hi! You were just doing a really bad job of stabbing me. I lost no health just then. He did a really bad job of stabbing me.
I can't. I don't. No. I don't believe it.
Believe it. It's over.
No. No way.
Just shut up and accept it, Lucas.
Love that, wouldn't you? Oh boy.
So this is what it feels like.
We've got a situation down here.
Infection is at critical mass.
Tell me something I don't know.
Oh, I've got something for you. You're fucking screwed.
You're going to need to proceed with caution. Extreme caution.
Oh, well, that's different. Like it haven't been since we got here.
Why is the screen black? Oh, because I had to teleport me over here while he morphed. What is he, like, cocooning? Oh, what a beautiful butterfly!
Nice thing, Jack. Didn't you?
He has 3 heads. I should have blocked. There we go. Fuck, I didn't block long enough.
Thanks for the advice.
Oxygen supply station ready for service.
This is fine.
Oxygen depleted. Please wait until reserves are refilled.
Fuck. This is fine. I'm a gamer. I'm clicking heads except it's a stomach. You could say I pierced his heart.
Game over. Finally.
Chris, the data transfer is almost complete.
How do I stop it?
You need to find a way to shut down the server. There may be some transformer relays you can... Okay, that worked. Gonna be some pissed computer techs up here, but...
Cry me a river. What's the sit rep?
the facility is clear. Even the newer breeds have been neutralized.
Then I'm out of here.
Really like that, Ace.
Perimeter wall is up and operational.
Good. Think we did any good here?
Not for them, unfortunately. But the mold is contained. Hopefully, they're Evie's last victims.
Hopefully.
Chris, there's a call for you. You need to take it back at the camp.
All right. I'm on my way.
Do. I did it. I'm a professional. I'm a Thor's hammer. Hey, Red Eye, how you doing? And that was Resident Evil. Oh, I did it. I completed it. And that was Resident Evil 7. Not a hero. I'm not a hero. I hope you enjoyed. It was much more action-based, as is the other DLC, End of Zoe. But I can explain the plot of End of Zoe in like one sentence. The uncle saves Zoe. That's it. There you go. That's end of Zoe. You're welcome. I finished it. I did both DLCs. Yay. So as you can see, this went much more on the action route of Resident Evil. And I'm hoping, although I'm not really sure, via the one single trailer I've watched, it certainly looks like they're going in the direction of action. But I'm hoping that they kind of lean towards horror again. Because this Resident Evil 7 was really refreshing for the Resident Evil series. So I'm hoping that they don't do more of this action stuff and they lean towards the horror again, because it's just it's better. I just like the horror. I prefer Resident Evil 1 and 2 because of the horror, or at least the remakes. I haven't played the OG of RE2, but RE1 remake is basically the same thing but better. But yeah, I prefer the more horror-oriented Resident Evils rather than the action-oriented. And honestly, Isaac, if that is true, if Village is more like RE4, I think that that's a perfect blend of the two. I would prefer more of an RE2 kind of experience, though. I like that horror. Nonetheless, that was not a hero. Personally, I think that for what it is, it's good. I think it's a good wrap-up of the story, you know, other than Zoe, which is literally just the uncle saves her. I'd give it like a... I don't know. I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 for this. That's a very biased rating, because, like, it's just not my thing. I like that it explains the Umbrella Corp and where they're at now, 10 years after the events of RE6. I like that they're well, rather, actually, I think it's 10 years after the events of RE3, actually, now that I say that out loud. But nonetheless, I think that it's important to note where Umbrella is, especially for the next game where Chris is going to be a massive part of it. Of course, they changed his entire model again, so he's going to look like a completely different person. But still, we will be doing that. We will be doing RE8. When does that come out? Is that May 4th? Is that when it is? It comes out that Thursday or something? We will be doing RE8 soon. And RE4, 5, and 6 aren't canon, really, because RE4 is like the most praised game out of all of them. 5 and 6 though, we will be doing RE8 when that comes out in the next few days, in the next few weeks. And that'll probably be the last new game we do before the 24-hour, depending on how short it is. I don't know what we're gonna do after RE8. I haven't planned that far ahead. But for tomorrow's stream, Friday, which is technically today, at 11 p.m. EST, we're going to be starting Pokemon Snap. So you can look forward to that. It should be a good time. I've heard that it's basically just the old Pokemon Snap, but better. So, you know, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be taking a lot of pictures, and if you follow me on Twitter, then you'll probably see a lot of those pictures there. I'm thinking that we're going to start a thread on Twitter, where I'm just gonna post every, like, all the good pictures in that thread. So yeah. So that was Resident Evil 7, because I don't want to do the other DLC, because it's bad. It's just, frankly, it's not good. Like, literally all it is this uncle character right here. You can literally see the end of the DLC right here. It's this uncle character right here, punching the shit out of these mold men, and saving Zoe. That's all it is. And Zoe's like this ice creature because she like died from the infection or something. You know, like that's really all it is. It's of little consequence. So yeah. Skipping content, yes. It's not good content. It's good for what it is, but not good in my opinion. It's very minimal. So yeah, that was Resident Evil 7. I hope you enjoyed this like 10-hour experience that we went down. And I can't wait to play RE8 with you guys. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.